Dear students, I, Mrs. Neeta Ivle, welcomes you once again in online lectures for Standard 12th. In last lecture, we completed the first chapter of Organization of Commerce and Management subject. We studied there Principles of Management given by Henry Fayol and F. W. Taylor. Now today we are going to start the second chapter, that is Functions of Management. We will study 6 functions of management in this chapter. Now we are going to start the first function, that is planning. We know that the proper planning is the first step towards final results of success. You would also have prepared planning for 12th board exams, isn't it? And you know the importance of your planning. Similarly, in business organizations, planning plays vital role in success. Let's understand the planning function of management. All business organizations, I mean every business organization, that is whether it is government or non-government, it is small as well as large organization, would like to be successful, would like to increase their sales and would like to earn profits. They dream to be wealthy and be the best in their fields. But you know this is not that much easy. To run these dreams into reality, managers need to work hard. They must think about the future, think about business predictions, think about achieving targets. Dreams can be turned into reality only and only if managers think in advance on what to do and how to do it. Now, this is the essence of planning. Planning is deciding in advance what to do and how to do. That is why it is to be said that planning is the basic function of management. It is a basic function of management. Every function of management is based on planning. It includes deciding the things to be done in advance. In advance, the course of action should be decided. Planning is an intellectual process of logical thinking and rational decision making. It focused on organizing objective and develop various course of action. Designing a proper planning and implementation accordingly is the key of achieving the objective of an organization. Planning ensures that the goals or objectives are clearly stated so that they are act as a guide for deciding what action should be taken and in which direction. Planning deals with deciding in advance the most appropriate course of action. You know, the most appropriate course of action for achieving predetermined goals. Let's see the definitions of planning, function of management. Now the first definition is given by Kuntz and O'Donnell. Planning is deciding in advance what to do, how to do, and when to do, and what is to do it. Planning bridges the gap from where we are and where we want to go. It makes possible things to occur which would not otherwise occur. Now what the authors are trying to tell us? Are you understanding? Planning fills the gap between where we are and where we want to go. Now, the second definition is given by James Stoner. He tells us planning is the process of establishing goals and a suitable course of action for achieving these goals. Now, we will go through the importance of planning. Students, we must have now realized how important planning is. Planning is certainly important as it provides direction. It is the fundamental function which gives an outline about where to go, how to go, and reduce the risk of uncertain future with the help of forecasting. Let me explain you the importance of planning through following points. The first point is helps to set clear objectives. That means planning helps to set clear objectives. Planning starts with the determination of objectives. We can't think of planning in absence of objectives. After setting up the objectives, planning decide the methods, procedure and step to be taken for achievement. Planner brings changes in the plan if things are not moving in the direction of objective. It helps manager not only to analyze the present condition of the organization but also on that basis to identify the way of attaining the desired goal in future. Now let's understand this with an example. If an organization has the objective of manufacturing 1500 washing machines, but it is observed that in 1 month only 80 washing machines are manufactured. In such a scenario, changes should be made in the plan to achieve the final objective. Managers has to analyze each and every aspect to plan future course of action to achieve the objective. Now see the next point, that is provide path of action. By stating in advance how work is to be done, planning provides direction for action. Planning ensures that the goal or objective are clearly stated. They act as a guide. They provide directions for doing the right things at the right time with right way. It helps employees to know what organizations has to do and what they must do for achieving the goals. Planning ensures departments and individuals in the organization are able to work in coordination. If there was no planning, employees would be working in different directions and the organization would not be able to achieve its desired goals. Now move to the next point, that is planning improves performance. Planning requires high thinking and it is intellectual process. So there is a great scope of finding better ideas, better method and procedure to perform a particular job. Planning process focus manager to think differently and assume the future conditions. So it makes the managers innovative and creative. In this way, planning helps manager to improve future performance of employee by establishing objective and selecting a course of action. Ultimately, this improvement in performances result into greater profitability of the organization. Now, let's move to the fourth point, that is minimizes the risk. Students, we know that situations keep changing around us. Risk is inevitable part of business. Planning focus managers to look ahead, anticipate changes, consider the impact of changes, and develop appropriate responses. It also clarifies the consequences of actions. Planning is based on forecasting techniques. It is the process of looking into the future and anticipating the future changes. By deciding in advance the task to be performed, planning shows the way to deal with changes and uncertain events. Changes or risk can't have eliminated totally, but they can be tackled with the prevention measures. It definitely minimizes the risk of future. Let's move to the next point. The fifth point is planning leads to optimum utilization of resources. In an organization, there are several departments working to achieve common goal. There should be proper coordination among them. The organizational plans are made keeping in mind requirements of all the departments. As a result, there will be a coordination in different departments. On the other hand, if the manager, non-manager and all the employees are working course of action according to plan, there will be integration in the activities. It also encourages optimum utilization of resources, which brings higher efficiency and better results. Organizational plans are prepared by taking into consideration the availability of resources. Proper allocation of resources for various activities is also considered. One can avoid wastage of resources by proper planning. Now, the sixth point is helps in decision making. Planning helps the manager to take various decisions. As in planning, goals are set in advance and predicted are made for future. These predictions and goals help the manager to take fast decisions. Actually, there are number of options in front of management, number of ways to complete a particular task. Planning involves decision making, choosing goals out of multiple goals, deciding about optimum allocation of resources over different goals. For achieving goals, planning helps the management to select the best alternative. The planner considered all the positive and negative outcomes of all the alternatives. The decisions are taken only after choosing the best suitable alternative course of action to achieve goals. It helps the managers to take rational decisions. Now, we will go through the seventh one. The seventh importance is useful in setting the standard of controlling. Controlling means comparison between planned and actual output. And if it is found that there is a variation between the both, then find out the reason for such derivations. After finding reason for derivation, managers have to take measures to match the actual output with the planned. But for this comparison, planned outputs, planned achievements must be ready there. Think what will happen if these planned goals are not there. In that case, the controlling manager will not have any base to compare whether the actual output is adequate or not. That is why planning is said to be a base for controlling. Now have the eighth point, that is, facilitates coordination of all activities. In an organization, number of activities have to perform to achieve common goal. Planning revolves around the organizational goal. All activities are directed towards common goal. There is an integrated effort throughout the enterprise in various departments and groups. It avoids duplication of efforts. In other words, it leads to better coordination. It reduces overlapping among activities. All activities of business organization are closely linked with each other, which are considered in the process of planning. This coordination is very necessary to boost productivity and to achieve targets. Now, the next importance is facilitates other management functions. Planning lays down the base for other functions of management. All other managerial functions are performed within the framework of the plans drawn. Every organizational function aims towards achieving goal, and goal is set at the planning stage. Unless the planning is ready, other management functions such as organizing, staffing, controlling, etc. can't be undertakes. Thus, it is stated that planning facilitates all the other functions of management. Now, have this last point, that is, promotes innovative ideas. Since planning is the first function of management and it is base function for other functions of management, the purpose of planning is to meet future events effectively to the best advantage of an organization. It looks into the future, analyze it and predicting it. As we know that new ideas can take the shape of concrete plans. Planning is a process of decision making which involves promotion of innovative ideas after critical thinking. It is the most challenging activity in the management as it guides all future actions leading to growth and prosperity of the business. Students, now conclude today's lecture. We will review today's learning. Today we understood the importance of planning. Now the first important is helps to set clear objective. Now the second one is provide path of action. Third, planning improves performance. Fourth, planning minimizes the risk. Fifth, planning leads to optimum utilization of resources. Next one is helps in decision making. Next, useful in setting the standards for controlling. Eighth one is facilitates coordination of all activities. Ninth, facilitates other management functions. And the last one is promotes innovative ideas. Student, in this way we understood today the definition of planning and importance of planning. Hope you get it all.